In this video, I'm going to show you how you can analyze your competition's listing, but more importantly, I'm going to show you good examples of listings and bad examples of listings so you can figure out what your listing is missing and you can ultimately take these pointers and make your listing better. It's really important to have a great listing because, again, it's all about first impressions on Amazon. You want to get as many clicks as you possibly can to convert them into sales. And if you don't have a good listing, if you don't have good product pictures, you're not going to succeed on Amazon. So I'm going to walk you through a few examples and hopefully this will be really helpful in terms of helping you figure out if your listing is good. Let's get right into the tutorial, but before we hop in, my name is Pretty. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller, and on this channel I talk about how you can build wealth by using the web. So having said that, let's hop into the tutorial right now. So I'm going to show you a good listing versus a bad listing, and then at the end of the video I'm going to show you a tool that helps you analyze the listing more in depth and gives you more feedback. So let's hop in. So I want to use water bottle as an example, and we want to look at just a good listing versus a bad listing. So I want to show you, I already had it open, but it went away. So this one right here. Now this, right off the bat, you can just look at it yourself and just tell that it is a premium product because of their product picture. Look at how amazing their product picture looks. Very clean, and it showcases the packaging. People love packaging. If you have packaging for your product, it is considered a premium product. And so this is a really clean picture. Let's click on it so I can show you. Super clean. Love that they showcase it has two tops. It comes with the packaging, and the water bottle in general looks really nice. So let's take a look at picture number 2. Now they show you in comparison to what other products they have. That's a smart idea. Is this picture what I would have as picture number 2? Not really. I'd probably have like this because it shows like how to use it. So in your product pictures, you want to showcase your product, then you want to show like how you can use it, what it's used for, and then the third and fourth picture is usually people using it. Like you want to target your audience in your product pictures as well. And then lastly, I'll have like dimensions and just the very generic stuff at the end. So, you know, overall though, these pictures are really well done. They're clean. They tell you that, you know, it's stainless steel lid for wide mouth use, and overall great product pictures. This is a great start to a good listing. Now let's take a look at their title. Iron Flask Sports Water Bottle, 40 ounces, 3 lids, straw lid, leak proof, vacuum insulated stainless steel, double walled thermo mug, metal canteen. They did an amazing job by stuffing keywords into this listing. But this is super stuffed. I don't see any repeat words. And that is really important. You do not want to be repeating the same words in the title and giving away precious real estate. If you want to watch my video on how you can optimize your listing and how to find keywords that you should be using in your title, here is the video right there. But yeah, it's really important to have a great listing, and a great listing starts off with a great title that will help you rank on page 1. Again, this person did an amazing job. They rank on page 1 as like the number 1 search result, I'm pretty sure. So they did an absolutely amazing job. But again, they have 98,000 reviews. So they're not new to this space. They've been here, they've optimized their listing, they solidified their spot on the first page, and a great listing will help you do that. So yeah, I mean, I love their title, straight to the point, tells you exactly what you're getting, really keyword stuffed, and amazing. Let's move on to their bulletin points. Now this person has a lot of variations, which is awesome. They're making a ton of money, and if you want to take a look at their money, I use Helium 10 X-ray extension. And this just gives you an overview of like the niche if you're on the search result page. But if you want to look into this product specifically, you just click on the product and it'll show you how much this product is making, which is awesome. And if you want 50% off your first month for Helium 10, you can use the link down below. And again, I use Helium 10 every single day to do product research. Anything Amazon related, I'm using Helium 10. They have so many tools, and If you're interested in learning how to use it, I have a whole playlist on how I use these tools to help me build my Amazon business and ultimately optimize my listing, spy on my competitors, and so much more, okay? This person is making a ton of money. Oh my God. So $1.2 million for this listing that we're looking at right now per month. Per month, guys, let that sink in. They're making $1.2 million per month. The 18-ounce one is making $940,000 per month. The 22-ounce one's making $1 million. The 32 ounce is making 1.1 million. The 64 ounce is making 1.6 million a month. The turquoise at 14 ounce is making $840,000. The cotton candy ombre one is making $943,000 a month. Overall, the seller is making multiple millions per month because they have so many variations. Like literally they're making $1 million for each. Wow, this is so like mind-blowing to me every time I look at this, but this person is literally making $1 million for each one of these variations. Now that is super, super rare. They've been here for a very long time, obviously, but it's still so motivating seeing a brand do this, and you can do the same thing. And I'm living proof that you can do similar things and you can achieve similar results. So never give up on your dreams. Make sure you go hard every single day and make sure you're working your butt off in order to be successful, because there is so much room, even though it feels like there isn't, there really is. So this person has done an amazing job. All their product pictures look amazing, and that is the number one thing that you want to get right when creating a listing. You want to have amazing product pictures, and you can take these product pictures yourself if you want, but they will not be as good. But that's what I did when I first created my listing. I took my product pictures by myself. I set up 3 different lighting. I looked up how to take amazing product pictures, and I did my best. But I ended up investing into a company, and they took product pictures for me and just made it so much more professional, and it is so worth it. I'm telling you, it might cost a little bit, but it is so worth it to have your product pictures taken by a professional and just make them look absolutely premium, because first impressions really matter when it comes to Amazon. You want to have the best, most engaging, enticing product pictures so people click on it and ultimately take a look at your amazing listing and are forced to buy, because you can force people to buy your product by having amazing bulletin points and having amazing product pictures, and then having amazing A+ content, EBC, which is enhanced brand content. I'll make a video on that in the future, but for now, you guys, product pictures are a must. So make sure you're taking great product pictures, or you're getting someone to take them for you. And the source that I used was called Outline-Matic. I'll link them down below. They're amazing. I've used them for multiple products. Awesome, awesome company. And yeah, definitely recommend it. It will pay off, I promise you. But if you can't afford it and you're just starting out, do not worry. Take pictures with your phone, no excuses, make them as best as you can and use those until you make enough money to get professional product pictures, okay? Number 2, the most important thing that you want to have in your listing is an amazing title. So I created a video on how to do keyword research, how to spy on your competition. And what you want to do is basically take this product's ASIN, which is going to be past the EBC right here. This product's ASIN is right here. And what you're gonna do is use Helium-10 Cerebro and look at all of the keywords this person is ranking for and find hyper relevant keywords that are very relevant to your own listing, and use those in your listing to rank on page 1 and to just ultimately compete with this person. That's how you do that. But you can also find great keywords to embed in your title with Cerebro. You can find words that are super high in search volume, and you want to utilize those into your listing. I can just hop on Helium-10. Let me just show you how you do it. So Cerebro is right here. What we're gonna do is take a look at this ASIN, and this is a quick overview. This isn't a full tutorial because I wasn't gonna talk about this, but it's important and I wanna help you find the best keywords to put into your title. So what you wanna do is come down and you can see keyword sales. you can see search volume. So right here, this is super important. You want to look at the search volume for each of these keywords and ultimately pick the search volume, ultimately pick the keywords with a lot of search volume and the ones that are very relevant to your listing. So let's say I'm selling a 40-ounce green water bottle. What I would want to definitely have in my title is water bottle, and let's say mine is steel. I could do steel. So my title would be something like my brand name. Let's say it's Fast Fitness Sports. So Fast Fitness Sports water bottle, 40 ounce, 3-lid green or 3-lid insulated, leak proof, vacuum, all of these words that are ranking right here. You can see like large water bottle gets 40,000 searches, 64 ounces gets 75,000 searches. Let's take a look at another example. So right here, insulated. So that's a word that I would want to have in my title. And as you can see, this person did a great job. They have all of these words in their title. And by using Cerebro, you can take a look at exactly what keywords they've used. Of course, you can look at their listing and see them as well, but this helps you dive deeper into all of the keywords they're ranking for. And Cerebro, you can also take a look at their organic rank. So this person is organically ranking #1 for water bottle, organically ranking #1 for metal thermos, organically ranking #1 for best water bottles. So really powerful. Cerebro is a great tool that I use, and I absolutely love it. So now let's move on to the bulletin points. And bulletin points are very, very crucial and will help you rank on page 1 if you use them correctly. So obviously in your bulletin points, you want to convey a story. You want to evoke emotion into your customers. And it's hard to do, but it's not hard to do because you need to put yourself in the customer's shoes and think about what they want out of this water bottle. So if I'm buying this water bottle, I probably am someone who goes to the gym, someone who likes to hike, someone who needs it for work. So you want to convey an image in that customer's brain and make them purchase it. Now let's see if this listing did a good job of that. Insulated sports water bottle. Sports is good. So, let's say you're an athlete, you might want to purchase this water bottle. Goodbye sweat. The double wall insulation makes the iron flask sweat free. It keeps your drink cold for up to 24 hours and hot for up to 12. No, only the 14, 18, 22 ounce fit in cup holders. They did an amazing job with this first bulletin point. It is really packed with information that is useful to the customer. #1, they're telling you goodbye sweat. Kind of makes you feel like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I want this for my workout. It's gonna make me feel better. Double insulated wall. Paints a picture like, oh, this is a durable water bottle. Like, this is gonna be good. Then they talk about how it keeps your water cool, and this water bottle can keep hot and cold liquids at temperatures that you're wanting for a prolonged period of time. So that's awesome. And then they talk about the size, and to really tell you that if you're looking for something on the go, you can only get the 14, 18, or 22 ounce because that's what will fit in a cup holder. Awesome bulletin point. They did a great job in that. Now they move on to another key point, which is another one of their big selling points, is 3 lids. The iron flask comes with 3 different lids, 100% leak-proof lids, and they have a straw and a flip lid and a stainless steel lid. Note the stainless steel lid is plastic on the inside and stainless steel on the outside. So they are not trying to hide anything, and I can respect that. And as a customer, I would definitely want to buy this water bottle because they're telling me everything about the water bottle in a way where it's friendly and I'm receiving it correctly. So I love the language that they use, and it's just very customer oriented, and that's how you have to be if you're trying to be an amazing Amazon seller. And you want to create listings that are catered towards your customers. And let's look at their next bulletin point. 18 by 8 premium stainless steel. So it talks a little bit about the material. 100% BPA free, which is awesome. Non-toxic, which is awesome. And it tells you that you want to hand wash it as well. So they're covering all of, they're covering everything in this listing. So this bulletin point just helps people feel good about the product. BPA free is something that I always look for. Non-toxic, super important. And again, these are keywords as well. People search for BPA free water bottles, and this water bottle is ranking for that. So you see how having keywords in your listing, in your bulletin points, is going to help you rank for things. This is a great example. BPA free water bottle is something I'm sure is highly searched for. Insulated sports water bottle is probably highly searched for. 3 lids is probably searched for as well, surprisingly. And stainless steel is definitely searched for. So all of these keywords, they have stuffed into their bulletin points, which is why they're ranking so high on page 1. Now, functional design, it tells you a little bit about the design, which is great. Laser engraved logo to ensure the highest quality. I love that. I love a premium product, and I get a premium product feel from their listing. Their picture is great, and it definitely screams premium, which is awesome. So 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We guarantee that this high quality iron flask water bottle will surely please you. If for any reasons you're not 100% satisfied with the iron flask, we will issue a full refund or exchange. Very catering towards the customer. That's amazing. This is an amazing listing. I love it. They did pretty much everything right. Let's look at their additional details. Small business, great. Now, if you go down, see if they have enhanced brand content. So they do. Wide mouth water bottle, and you just see like it's just showcasing like their target audience, young people who like to go on hikes, who like to go on road trips, athletes. So they did a good job with the EBC as well. And overall, you know, it looks good. It looks great actually. So what I can also do is take a look at the listing score, and what I like to do is go down, take the ASIN right here, and I like to look at this ASIN, and I want to dive deeper into the listing and get some analytics about it. So what I use is Helium 10, and I use their tool called the Listing Analyzer. It just gives you more in-depth information, and what you do is just take the ASIN, plug it in, and then you get to analyze the product and just the listing in general. And this will help you build your own listing better. And I like to look at this whenever I'm trying to build a listing. I'm going to take a look at my competition and see what they did great and what they didn't do. Now, the didn't do is the most important part, because you want to make your listing better than the competition. So let's take a look at this person. They have a listing quality score of 8.6. Now, this score is out of 10, so they're pretty high on the listing quality score. Now, I've gotten my listing to a 9.5 out of 10, and that was only because I could use this tool. So an amazing tool if you're trying to make your listing better. Again, 50% off your first month down below, or you can get 10% off lifetime. So I definitely recommend using Helium 10 to just take a look at your competition's listing, take a look at your listing, and just improve it. So let's take a look into how it's doing. What you want to do is go down, and we will take a look at the listing analysis. So what they're doing right. Title does not contain emojis. You do not want emojis and stuff in your title. It's not professional, and they didn't have that, so that was great. Title contains 150 plus characters. When you're creating a listing, you want to have as many keywords as you possibly can in your title, even if they don't make sense. So like they don't have 150 characters and they're really missing out, because they could have had like, let's take a look at the title. Even though it was great, they could have had other words such as for athletes, for women, or it could have been like BPA free. That was something that they definitely should have had. BPA free, non-toxic, stainless steel, they have that. But BPA free would be a great word, and they didn't have it. So, you know, you can always make your listing better. Even though this listing's good, you can definitely make it better. So let's go back. 5 bulletin points, they do have that. You definitely want to have 5 bulletin points, as many bulletin points as you can, because you're literally keyword stuffing them, and that's going to help you rank. First letter of the bulletin point is capitalized. It is, and that just makes your bulletin points look cleaner. It's not necessary, but I definitely think it's a great idea, and all of mine are capitalized because it gives that clean look. 100 characters in description for the A+ content. So again, the A+ content is what I showed you. It's the pictures down here, and they do have 1,000 characters in their EBC, which is great. It's helping them rank for more terms. And again, it's important to have EBC. I'll talk more about EBC. I'm going to create a whole video on that because it is very important to have EBC, especially 2020 onwards. Like, Amazon is really more brand oriented now, and they want to sell high quality products, and they're really trying to weed out these sellers who are just selling generic products. So EBC is super important. I love EBC, and I can't wait to make a video about that. But let's go back to analyzing the listing. So their main pictures, 1,000 by 1,000 pixel, great. Main picture uses a white background, awesome. 7 pictures, great. Includes video, awesome. You want to have a video showcasing your product. Review breakdown, 20+ reviews, average 4-star. Awesome. So their listing is really good, guys, and this is obviously an example of a good listing. So it is great. You can also, with the listing analyzer, take a look at their keywords and what they're ranking for and how much search volume it gets. Another awesome tool. I definitely spy on my competition, take a look at what keywords they're ranking for, and use them in my listing and really make my listing super relevant. And yeah, there's market analysis, which you can look at how many sales they're getting. They're getting around 47,000 sales a month. They're making around $1.2 million in revenue for this product. Remember, I showed you all their variations. They're making $1 million for each variation. So, I mean, how many variations do they have? Let's take a look. They're making 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just do 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. They have around 24. They have around 24 variations. So they're making around $24 million per month. Imagine that. I can. That's the goal. I'm gonna get there, and I want you to get to $1 million, and that would be awesome. And I know you can do it. So, if you're trying to be a successful Amazon seller, having an amazing listing is so important. And Helium 10, the listing analyzer tool, is amazing. So definitely use it. Let's move on to a bad listing. Now, a bad listing is very easy to spot. It just looks like a bad listing. So I have one opened up here for you. And this listing, look at the picture. It's just a picture of the product. It's not terrible. It's still on a white background. Still looks decent, but it doesn't make me want to click on it. It doesn't make me want to buy. I don't understand it really. So the second picture, pretty much exactly the same. They should have had something else here. It could have been like easy to drink out of, made for athletes, something more convincing. They just opened the top. Okay, I already knew that could open. You want to really make your customers want to buy this. They could have had a baseball player sipping through it. They don't have any of that. And now the last picture, they just took the top off, and that's that. So they only have 3 pictures. They don't even have 5 pictures. They don't have a video. That's not good. Ultimately, they're not very convincing. And look at the size of their picture too. It's small. So their pixels might have not been correct either. So we'll analyze it in a second, but let's move on to the title. Pro Impact Boxing, Hockey, Lacrosse, Water Bottle, Squeezable Plastic with Long Straw, and Spray Cap, ideal for baseball, gym, yoga, sports, boxing, cycling, football. Okay, well, they have a lot of words in their title, but the words are not relevant at all. If I'm looking up something for football, I might come across their product, but I mean, why would I buy their product? Maybe I was looking for an actual football. Maybe I was looking for a football marker. Maybe I was looking for a yardstick. I don't know. But my point is, their title is stuffed with keywords that are not super relevant. So what you would want to do in order to make this better, it would be maybe Pro Impact Water Bottle with plastic, long straw, and spray cap, BPA free, used for gym, baseball, blah, blah, blah. But you also would want to have other features of this. So small and compact, just better keywords. And again, you use Cerebro to find keywords, and you want to use that and really figure out what keywords you should have. Their title isn't the best because again, it's not very relevant to the product. They should have had something else in there. Now, let's take a look at their bulletin points. They don't have any bulletin points. Wow, that is really tragic, and that shows you why they're not doing good. They have some EBC right here, boxing, water bottle. It's not bad, at least they have some EBC, but they don't have any bulletin points, which is probably why I found them on page 7 and not page 1. That is 100% why they're on page 7. They're not ranking for anything really, and it's honestly sad. So what we're gonna do is take a look at their ASIN. Let's go over to Helium 10 listing analyzer and take a look at the product and the score that they give. So where's the ASIN? Right here, perfect. And they also don't have very good reviews, which tells you there are some issues with this product. So listing analyzer, I'm gonna get rid of the one that we searched up last time. Let's plug this one in, let's analyze it. And while this is analyzing, again, guys, this person is not doing well because they don't have bulletin points, their title was not relevant, and their picture sucked. So if your listing looks like this, you have a lot of work to do. Model listings that are good, that have great bulletin points, great titles, great pictures. Again, this one was so good. Look at this first picture. It just makes you want to buy it. And amazing title, very relevant. EBC was amazing. The bulletin points convey, they talk to me, they talk to the customer, and they want me to buy it. So model great listings if you're struggling to put up your own listing. And again, the listing analyzer is so amazing because it tells you what this person missed and what they did well. So let's take a look at what they came up with. Wow, okay, a 4.9 out of 10. Now that's sad. So yeah, it just shows you it was a terrible listing, and the monthly revenue is around $2,900. Sad, because this market, the average revenue is around $900,000. So yeah, let's take a look at what they're missing. So I like to look at the listing quality score analysis, and you can see that the title doesn't contain emojis. Okay, great. Title contains 150 characters. Good, but it wasn't relative. They just typed in a bunch of sports. They're trying to sell a water bottle for sports, but they didn't talk about the water bottle. They could have had all the sports in their bulletin points and listed like, this is great for, or ideal for MMA, baseball, whatever. They didn't need to have it in their title. What they needed to have was a great description of this water bottle and why people should buy it. So their bulletin points, they don't have any. That sucks. Terrible. 150 characters, bulletin points, they didn't have that. They didn't have bulletin points, so they didn't have first letter capitalized. They had 1,000 characters in their EBC. Again, their EBC was okay. Very dark, not really super inviting in my opinion. So at least they have it though. 1,000 by 1,000 megapixels, okay. Main image on white background, good. They did not have 7 images. They had 3 images, which is not good. And they don't have a video, which is also not good. Videos are very convincing, guys. So definitely have a video that showcases your product and how it functions. Super important if you're trying to build a great listing. Now, they also have 20 reviews, but they have below 4 stars, which is not good. Overall, guys, this listing absolutely sucked. You can take a look at their keywords. They barely have any keywords, which is why they're doing so horrible. They literally have like 6 keywords. Terrible. The other person had around 10,000 keywords. So that just shows you like, wow, it's completely different, and having a great listing can really just take you to the next level. And if you're trying to be a successful Amazon seller, having an amazing listing is the most important thing. Having great product pictures, having conveying bulletin points, having a title stuffed with keywords to help you rank, having EBC, and lastly, just having great reviews to really solidify your position on the page 1 is so important. So you know, I analyzed the bad listing. Again, it was terrible. They're not making much money, and it just shows why having a great listing is so important. Now, would I take any keywords from this listing? Absolutely not. I would X that out as soon as possible, and I would go to this listing. I would also maybe go down, take a look at the frequently bought together, and take a look at what the product is, go down even further, take a look at the 4 stars and above, and look at these products, analyze these listings because these are also obviously good. Look at this one right here, great, 5 stars. The picture is beautiful. Look at this. It makes me want to buy it. This is honestly an amazing listing. Look, like, it's just awesome. The pictures look so good, professionally done. I would have switched these 2 pictures, but they wanted to showcase the color, which I get. This one tells you like it keeps your water hot or cold, and then it shows you like drink by occasion, twist lid, or a flip straw, so you can use it on different occasions, which is great. BPA free, I love that. That's awesome. And then, you know, fully accessorized, it tells you exactly what you get. Super clean. They also have, you know, a nice bulletin points that I'm sure are good, and good title as well. Now, I also have the extension on my stuff, so I get the listing health score right here. They have a 10 out of 10, which is great. So that just tells you like product images are great. Look, like number of images, 7, main image, white background, listing text, checks all across the board, reviews, great. And you can just run a listing analyzer from here if you download the Helium 10 extension. So awesome tool. I love Helium 10. Make sure you guys try it out if you haven't done so already. I hope this video was helpful. Again, guys, having an amazing listing is literally what's going to determine how successful you are on Amazon. So I hope this was really helpful. Leave me a comment down below if it was. If it wasn't, I would love to hear your feedback. And if you have any questions about product pictures, listing bulletin points, how to do keyword research, Helium 10, I'd love to help you. So leave me any questions. I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next tutorial.